The year is 2001. I'm 14. I'm at my local mall in the EB Games. I get excited because I notice a kiosk for the new console that Microsoft, of all companies, is releasing. I think, well, I've got to try this out. I'm sure it's no PlayStation 2, but I gotta see. I walk over. I grab that comically large controller for the first time. How would people with small hands possibly hold this, I think to myself. I glance up at the screen. A giant space ring? What is this? I ask myself. And then, that iconic chant singing kicks in. Chills run down my spine. Seriously, what is this? I ask myself. These graphics, this dramatic, solemn chanting, what an atmosphere. And this is only the start screen. A large spaceship comes into view, and then I board the Pillar of Autumn for the very first time.
Sorry for the quick
I try to move my character. What the hell? How can they possibly expect me to move both analog sticks at once? Is that even possible? But I did, and I was terrible at it. But I kept going. I get to the bridge. Captain Keyes hands me his empty pistol. Well, great, I have a gun with no bullets. What good does that do? I exit the room, and there they are. 3 tiny little aliens. That's not so bad, I think. They fire plasma shots my way, and the epic soundtrack kicks in. There are those chills again. My heart is racing, but I managed to take down those first 3 grunts. Wow, they were pretty quick, but that was doable, I think. I enter the room in front of me. There are big blue aliens warting and sending plasma shots at me. I try to kill one of them at a time, but the others flank me. I die. What the hell was that? I swear it was like the enemy AI was actually trying to outmaneuver me. Did I just get outsmarted by video game enemies? Can that even happen? Wow, I want this game. I need this game. This feels so different to anything I've ever played before. But I'm 14. I can't just buy an Xbox. So I do what any sensible 14-year-old would do. I ask my parents for an Xbox for Christmas. And then Christmas comes. My parents get me the Xbox. I quickly open all the presents one by one, sweating with anticipation, praying they got me the only game I truly wanted. I wanted it. I wanted Halo. Is this one it? Nope. That one? Nope. This one? Yes. Halo. I rush to my room. I set up my brand new Xbox. I turn it on. There it is. The space ring. The epic chanting. This is it. This is the moment. Then I played Fusion Frenzy demo for the next 2 hours. But then, back to the Pillar of Autumn. I have so many fond memories that I attach to Halo. One weekend, shortly after I got the game, a friend was staying at my place for the night, and after watching Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, we stayed up very, very late playing Halo. It was probably around 2 a.m. or so, and we got to the flood for the first time. We were scared shitless. I thought all these little creepy things chasing me looked like tiny skull onions, so I dubbed them Scunions. I still call them that to this day. I remember this night like it just happened. Halo even got my dad to play a 3D game for the first time. At first he was terrible, of course, but after sniping him game after game after game and hang him high, eventually he got better. By the time Halo 2 came out, he was counting down the days with me for the release. We got my little brother in on it too, and would binge 3-player split-screen sessions on the living room TV. It was so cool to play video games with a parent. He was a fucking camper though. Halo Combat Evolved forever changed what a first-person shooter could be on a console. There were successes before, like GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, but nothing revolutionized what an FPS could achieve on a console like Halo. This game was the foundation for how FPS games after it would play and succeed. We are now 20 years removed from the initial release of Halo CE, And though the series isn't at the height of popularity that it once was, its influence is undeniable, and the franchise still has a huge fan base, with millions clamoring for the next installment, Halo Infinite. This game means a lot to a lot of people. It means a lot to gaming history, but more importantly, it means a lot to my history. To the history of all the other 14-year-olds in 2001 picking up a Duke controller for the first time and getting their minds blown. This game is both a pillar of gaming culture and a pillar for so many fond memories that I possess. So it's only fitting that the first time I stepped onto the Pillar of Autumn was on a brisk autumn day.